Hello and welcome to your astrological vibrations for November 11th, 2019 by Gaia Blooming. I am Mimi. Hello. And our energy mantra for today is I spend time with that which is important to me. And today has some really interesting energy. So we're at that 11:11 gateway and we are on the verge of a full moon. We have a full moon on Tuesday at 5:30 a.m. Pacific time. But before that, we have Mercury transiting the sun, which means Mercury will be moving like a little dot crossing the sun. We will physically see Mercury if you go outside and look up with, specialty glasses. If you look up, you will see that little dot, this little Mercury transiting the sun. And I've been talking about it this week. So with Sun conjunct Mercury, this is a Kazemi. This has really potent energy. And I really do feel that as we are in this building process to this full moon, this is such a great time to be aware of, that which needs to be discarded. Let it go. Let that burn up in the sun's atmosphere. And yet at the same time, this 11:11 energy, the harvest energy that comes with a full moon, it's like, okay, and then what is important to you? So discard that which has been taking up that space, that which has been, sucking your energy is the feeling that I get. Notice that, let that go, and put your energy consciously is a key word, consciously on these energies, these things that in your life that are important to you. And this is really interesting. The full moon is going to be on Taurus. Taurus is like, what do you value? What is important to you? And it really is on this physical earth material plane. So really do spend time doing that. This Sun Mercury energy, your mind may be really extreme at this time. But I pulled a card from the archetype cards because I've been really enjoying these. And I love this reminder for Mercury crossing the sun. I pulled the comet. That's an interesting little cat face there. The comic, and what it reminds us of is humor, laughter, funny. There's so much serious stuff going on in the world, but keep your humor. Keep a sense of humor. Let laughter, joy, funny things, silliness even, be part of what you put a value on. I'm going to read a little bit of this comic card. The comic carries a remedy for all that ails this world. Amid the deepest pain and suffering, there is always the potential to lift up and out of the darkness through laughter. Though dismissed by some as low-brain or unsophisticated, this archetype actually has a highly advanced mind. Some may even use the word genius, as humor requires one to see the situation from afar rather than be swept away by the drama. The comic, sees and accepts the messiness of life, using it as material to be mixed and shaped into a potion to soothe the stressed and serious mind. They literally lighten us up. Thus within, the comic is usually the sage or the magician working healing magic upon any audience who will lend an ear. The comic may be the archetype that heals the deep division in our world, one pun at a time. And it also says the comic has plenty of shade to throw on others, and it can fall into shadow at the drop of a hat. Beware of the sharp claws of the comic. I also like this too. Joy, jokes, smiles, or signs of a happy heart. Be wary of a spiritual practice or teacher who leaves the comic by the wayside. I 100% agree with that. And I want to remind you, Mercury, one of the things they say about Mercury energy is that it has mischief. Mischief is like the heart of Mercury. Mercury loves mirth. So do make it a point today to connect with these things that help bring levity into your life. I fortunately have the silliest kitten right now who cracks me up daily with her antics. But look for things that make you laugh. Like, even if you have to go turn on SpongeBob SquarePants or whatever, like, Go look for it and be joyful for a moment in this. That will bring good things to you. And this is an important reminder as we build to the last of this year and we have the intensity. All right, so the Sun and the Mercury, they will connect at 7:22 a.m. I did post on my my Facebook page. Mercury will be crossing the Sun starting around like 7:30, it looks like, a.m. Pacific time, and will be crossing for about 5 hours. No, was it 7:30 or was it 4? I think it was 4. It was 4. I'm wrong. 4 Pacific time, 4:30 Pacific time, a.m. And then we'll be crossing for about 5 hours. So it's an early morning thing if you are West Coast. But it's, it's cool, and we won't see this for another 13 years. So it's an interesting thing that happens. That being said, Moon will be moving through Taurus, building to the full moon that we have on Tuesday. The moon will be connecting to Neptune and Saturn. So that's Saturn. It does have that heavy vibration. And yet Saturn wants us to live our best lives. And Saturn does know that levity is a part of it. It's parts of society that have forgotten that. So do keep in mind your purpose. Do keep in mind your responsibility. And yet do keep in mind you are on this earth to enjoy and be enjoy. I swear my Taurus kitty is helping teach me that more and more every day. Moon connecting to Neptune. Oof. I feel like this has to do with some of the energies going on. Like I said, releasing that which doesn't serve you, Oops, sorry, knocking the computer. Tuning in to your highest self, tuning in to these spiritual messages to find this harmonious place within you, tuning into that which you love, that which nurtures you. Here we go. And being aware of the projections that you're carrying. But that high self energy, that Neptune connecting to the moon, bring it on into the earth. There is magic surrounding you at all times. So often it's just about seeing it. And full moon time is such a great time to tune into the magic. So like I said, we will be feeling the full moon building between the Sun conjunct Mercury and this full moon building. You may not be feeling so sleepy. I see as my kitty yawns. You may not be feeling so sleepy. Take this time to reconnect with that which fills you, that which feeds your soul, that which feels good at this time, that which you value. It's very important. I feel like that's part of this 1111 gateway energy, is moving through with like joy, love, appreciation in your heart for like the next level that we move into and through. So that is it for today. You can book a reading with me. Email me, mimiclark@gmail.com. And besides that, the better it gets, the better it gets. There's more than enough love in the world for you, and you do have the power. Namaste.